23 miles long and 13 miles wide, the Isle of Wight is the smallest county in the United Kingdom. Often called the Garden Isle, it's not only a place steeped in history, it's also blessed with varied scenery and beauty. This programme will give you a totally new perspective of this dramatic part of southern England as we look at the Isle of Wight and the Solent from the air. Lying in the English Channel, this diamond-shaped island is separated from the mainland by the narrow waters of the Solent and Spithead. Contained in an area of 147 square miles, there are picturesque villages, spacious downs and quiet secluded beaches and bays, as well as many places of great historical interest. Today, around 130,000 people live on the Isle of Wight, but their island home was once a very different place. The Isle of Wight was once joined to the mainland. Then, around 7,000 years ago, the sea forced a passage between the Old Harry Rocks in Dorset and the Needles. The 100 feet high jagged chalk outcrops of the Needles on the island's most westerly point are the most famous landmark on the Isle of Wight. At one time there was a fourth rock here, slender and pointed, from which the Needles got their name. Sadly, it disappeared during a storm in 1764. Geologists are fascinated by the unusual diversity of rock types within a comparatively small area. As well as the chalk, there's green sands and clays, limestone and sandstone. The layers of rock were buckled and folded by the same major earth movements which formed the Alps in southern Europe. A dramatic chalk spine runs high across the island from the Needles in the west, right across to Culver Cliff in the east. There are many theories as to the origin of the island's name. In the Bronze Age, the Beaker people named the island Wit, or what rises out of the sea. The Romans then translated this to Vectis, although the striking white chalk cliffs seem the most obvious answer.